Okay everyone, welcome back for another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. So we're going to make this one quick. There's a lot to go over, so I'm going to jump right into it. But basically we got a JP data download last night, and they just decided to drop everything fire while I was asleep. So we're starting off with, they announced EZAs for Majin Buu, LR EZA, Buu tanks here. So he's got his EZA now, which we'll go over here in a little bit. Then we have STR Vegito's EZA announced as well. So that was very, very cool. But very nice to know that we're getting 2 new EZAs over on JP Dokkan Battle. After everything they've done with the 9th year anniversary, dude, this is just like the cherry on top, man. Like, this is just incredible. So if you didn't know that, there's that too. That's I believe these guys are live as I make this video. It is currently March 1st, 6:24 a.m. So they're live. Go get them done. We also got announced an EZA for the Bardock that we can't even rainbow yet, which I imagine this will come out, his final dupe will come out with this EZA. But again, it's been like how many years since this guy came out? 2020, and we still can't rainbow him for whatever reason, Dokkan, thank you. But we have an EZA for him, which we'll go over. We have a new Dokkan Fest Frieza coming, who apparently is very, very good and broken. But again, we will go over that. And then we have also the Doria side banner unit, and then this guy right here, I forget his name, but see if we can translate it here real quick. Translate, boom, boom, boom. BUUHAN. I remember him from the Dragon Ball series, but it's been so long, man. It's been so long. But, alright, so we're going to go over some stuff here. Let's start off with going over Buu tanks, his EZA, right? So if we go to, let's just translate this quick and we'll go over this together. So, there we go. Buu tanks after his EZA. And again, these are currently live in the game as we speak. Leader skill, power absorption, and Majin powers category, key +4, and HP attack and defense 180% stats. His new passive skill recovers 20% HP at start of turn. Key +2, attack and defense 200% up. Guards all attacks with a super high chance. Evade enemy attacks with medium chance. This is a little goofy because they're translated. Every time you increase your energy by acquiring an energy ball, so same type key, you get an additional energy +2. Okay, so for every key sphere you obtain, you get additional +2. Additional special moves are always activated. Okay, so additional attacks. During the first turn, after appearance, if HP is below 90%, at the start of turn, attack and defense will be increased by 50%, okay, and guard against all attack. If your HP is below 80% when you receive an attack, the probability of evasion increases by 20% to the game dodge, and you can withstand KO damage up to once per turn. Okay. If HP below 50% at the end of the turn, recovers 12% HP, okay. Active skill, 4th turn onwards from start of battle, love it, 4th turn. HP is 50% or higher, once only, okay. And his 12 key attack greatly raises defense, defense greatly increases for 1 turn and causes huge damage to the opponent. At level 20, Then 18 key greatly increases defense, greatly increases attack for 1 turn, and causes colossal damage to the opponent. So 18 key stacks defense, 12 key stacks attack. That's pretty much all we gotta know. Still has the same amazing links, good categories, and then we're actually going to go look at his transform state as well. So once you get this big bad boy out after turn 4, recovers 20% HP. Additional attack is always activated for 3 turns, okay. Key +5, and attack and defense +250%. Gotcha. Guards all attacks. High probability of avoiding enemy attacks, so it gets high dodge. Additional SAs are always active. Additional super attacks, maybe special moves, or just attacks. Every time you increase your own energy by acquiring a spirit ball, is what they're calling it, translation, you get an additional, so every time you get an orb, you get a +2 key. For 5 turns after appearance, attack and defense are further increased by 50%, and the actions of enemy attacked with a super move are nullified once for that turn only. Love it. From the 6th turn onwards, attack and defense will further increase by 100%. Prevents the enemy's special move for 5 turns after attacking. If your HP is 50% or more at the end of the turn, your next attack will temporarily increase your attack by 50%. And if your HP is 50% or less, you will recover 10% HP. 12 key super attack, raises attack and defense for 4 turns and causes maximum damage to the opponent. 18, raises attack and defense for 4 turns, causes colossal damage to the enemy. And blocks special attacks. Ooh, that's insane, dude. This guy is really, really good. Finally, they gave some BUUHAN the treatment he deserves, man. I kind of had a feeling that they were going to EZA these two soon. Since we were like at the end of the part 3, you know, 9th year anniversary, I didn't think they were going to sneak this in there, but here we are, so we'll take it. So BUUHAN's looking pretty good. If you are a villain fan, you're going to be eating good, man. This is pretty good. Alright, so let's go back here. Let's go check out the big boy himself, SSJ VEGITO. We'll translate this, and again, just bear with me. I know they're a little wonky, but we'll have to deal with what we got. So, SSJ VEGITO, Goku and Vegeta. Leader skill, Battle of Wits, or Majin Buu Saga category Q +3, and HP attack and defense 180% after their EZA. These ads, man, on the site. Passive skill, Ki +2 and attack and defense 200%. Reduces damage received by 30%. Love it. Every time you increase your Ki, you get an additional energy +2, just like Buu. Always performs an additional attack that's has a super high probability of special move being activated. So a high chance of launching an additional super attack. Always performs an additional attack that's a high chance of special move. Yep. Medium chance of triggering a critical hit during the first turn after appearance, or if HP is 77% or higher at the start of turn, attack and defense will be increased by 50% and an additional super attack will be activated. Love it. If HP is 50% or above when attacking, the probability of a critical hit and damage reduction rate increases by 20%. Nice. So they get crits and extra damage reduction. Active skill, again, just like BUUHAN. 4th turn onwards. Love it. 12 key super attack increases defense permanently. Greatly increases attack for 1 turn and causes maximum damage to the opponent. 18 key increases defense permanently. Love it. Greatly increases attack for 1 turn and causes colossal damage to the opponent. Love it, man. Great links, great categories. Let's check out the big boy himself, VEGITO. So once you get transformed into VEGITO here, leader skill stays the same. You have HP is fully recovered once only. Guards against all attacks for 3 turns after appearance. Ki +5 and attack and defense 250% up. High chance to land a critical hit. Each time you attack, the chance of critical hit increases by 20% during the turn. When attacked, further attack increases by 30% during the turn. Reduces damage received by 30% and further reduces damage received by 30% for normal attacks. 60% damage reduction on normals. Counterattack the enemy's normal attacks with tremendous power. Every time you increase your energy by, getting a Ki, +2. So same thing, every Ki you get an additional 2. So these guys are, by the way, are never going to struggle with Ki, I don't think. For 10 turns after appearance, attack and defense will further increase by 77% and determine the enemy's special move. Interesting. Very interesting. Yo, this guy is going to hit so hard. Remember on release when he was like one of the hardest hitting units in the game with his counters and stuff and his crits? Yeah, he's back to that. He's back to that in today's meta, so that's just cool. 12 key super attack greatly increases attack and defense for 1 turn and causes huge damage to the opponent. 18 key greatly increases attack and defense for 1 turn, causes colossal damage to the opponent, and blocks special attacks. Whew! Yo, they did this boy justice, man. And again, his transformations on turn 4. Great linking partners. What, dude, are they doing? It is like way too early in the morning for this hype. Well, you guys, this is incredible. I don't think you realize like how busted these units are going to be. They just nailed this 9th year anniversary, man. Like, I have no complaints. I don't think anyone's complaining. I've got so much stuff to cover. They just dropped so much stuff. They dropped a new Dokkan Fest Freeze out of nowhere. There's a ton of new missions. There's so much stuff, you guys. So I wanted to start off this video. We'll go over VEGITO and BUUHAN. Obviously, we just did. Let me know your thoughts and comments down below. The next one's going to be the data download. We'll go for Frieza. We have so much stuff to do, and I have to also get to work this morning yet, too. So, all right, guys. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Please show some support down below. I'm trying to get this video to 50 likes, and I know you guys can do it. Thank you all so much for real on the channel. I appreciate you. Let me know the hype down below. And VEGITO and BUUHAN EZAs are now live. Go. go get them done. All right, everyone. Take care and have a great day. Bye, guys.